I failed in September 25 exams. So what? Please answer me one straight question. Before watching further, answer me one straight question. Before September 25 exam, September 25 is the exam month, right? August and July, before 2 months. How many of you, whoever whoever is crying now that they failed in exam, okay? How many of you sincerely studied for 2 months at least? 2 months at least. I'm not asking 3 months, 4 months, 6 months. No, no. Just 2 months. Just 2 months. How many of you did you study sincerely before September exams? 2 months. Again, be more specific. 2 months means, again, not entire 2 months. Just 25 days in a month. Just 8 hours in a day. How many of you are productive? 25 days, into 8 hours is equal to approximately 200 hours. Plus 2 months means 400 hours. I am just asking you one simple question. How many of you are productive for 400 hours on books? In the sense, how many of you are productive for 400 hours towards studies before the September exam? There is the answer. You cry today, you are feeling bad today that you failed in exam, and you know that it is repeating for more than multiple attempts. Like there are some students who are saying 5 attempts, 6 attempts, 7 attempts. My straight question to you, please comment below. Be sincere at least. Admit the mistake. The first step in progressing, you want to progress in life? The first thing is admit the mistakes that you're doing. Straight question. 2 months before exam, how many of you, whoever is thinking that today you failed in exam, how many of you, have you studied perfectly for 8 hours a day for 24 days in a month? There is the answer. You did not just fail in exam, you failed in watching the classes. Honestly, tell me, many of you bought online classes or face-to-face, whatever. How many of you have sincerely attended these face-to-face or online classes? How many of you have sincerely covered these classes? Only 70%, not even 100%. I'm not asking 100% have you watched. 70% of the classes. Right now we'll do the test. You have the class, you have the validity, go and check analytics. Go and check the analytics. You will find how much percentage of classes that you watched. Go and check it. You failed in watching the class. You failed in revision. You failed in maintaining the discipline for at least 2 months before exam, which is most important. Yes, guys, I'm telling you, 2 months is what that decides your result. Whether you study before this 2 months, whether you studied 3-4 months or 6 months, 1 year back you started studies, all that doesn't matter. Last 2 months before exam, what you did, only that makes matter. Last 2 months before exam, entire Indian education system or entire worldwide education system is like this only. 2 months before the exam month, what you're doing exactly, that 2 months predominantly decides your success. And you didn't watch the class, you didn't revise thoroughly, you're not at all disciplined, and you know what, you didn't fail in making excuses. Every time some or the other student will comment. See, I respect when they comment and sharing their problems, but how many times you show the same excuse, not feeling to study? You didn't fail showing this excuse, not feeling to study. You're worrying about everything. Will I qualify the exam? Will I qualify the September exam? Will I qualify the coming January exam? Except doing your duty. Honestly, tell me, how many days you sat and just think about, you're only thinking about, will I qualify, will I qualify, will I qualify, or this is the most important attempt for me, if I fail in this attempt it will be very tough for me. You only focused on worrying, ignoring that you have to watch the class, ignoring that you have to revise whatever you completed. You are not working but worrying a lot. Am I right? Tell me, am I right? Comment below, have you felt this? There are so many days you did nothing. September exam before 2 months, there are so many days you did nothing, but you are having lots of stress in your mind. You are so stressful. You are continuously worrying about what will happen with the September result. And today it happened. The worry that you have worried a lot, right? That what if I fail, what if I fail? And today you failed. Not because you are not capable of. You are very much capable. You have Everyone will have tremendous potential in their heart and in their mind. Everyone is truly and tremendously potential. The only one differentiating factor between successful people and others, I don't call them as unsuccessful people, I call them as others, because they are tomorrow successful, they're going to be successful tomorrow. Okay, the only difference is the mindset. You are continuously worrying about the outcome, whereas somebody, they forget about the outcome, they only focus on the process. And see, majority of them get through the result. So what is most important, even if it is for Jan 26 exams, focus on the process. Don't worry, I'm going to give you one brief strategy for Jan 26 exam. Again, I will do a detailed strategy video for Jan 26 exam. Remember, now it is November 3rd. Jan exams are going to start from January 5th or 6th onwards. Exactly 2 months time we have. December and January, 2 months time we have exactly now. This 2 months, I'm telling you, if you are committed for this 2 months, 25 days, 8 hours, if you are committed, trust me, 400 hours of time you have for the coming January exam. 400 hours of time you have. Single group, I'm telling you, single group. Even if you start now from scratch, you can hit it, you can clear it. Don't prepare. I know you are thinking, you're trying to look at your mark list and try to interpret which subject I scored low, so that in that subject you want to study the concepts and chapters that you did not study perfectly earlier. Don't do that. Start from scratch. Start from scratch. Start afresh. Don't repair. Your tire has already punctured many times. Now the tire has to be replaced. Don't repair it, replace it. Restructure. I'm telling you, there are so many students who qualified, who started with start from scratch with this strategy. There are so many students who have failed at 10 and 15 attempts, 10, 15, 20 attempts. You know what, if you are every time doing incremental study, it will be like a rewriting. Don't do that. Replace everything. Replace everything. And to be honest, tell me, at the start of this video I told one point. You did not fail just in exam. Honestly tell me, you failed in watching classes. Correct or not? You didn't watch even. I'm 100% sure. Majority of the students who failed in the today's exam, today's result, majority, I'm super confident, majority of them not even watched 30-40% of the classes that they bought. What is the point? They didn't even watch the class. They won't revise whatever at least they watched. They continuously worry about the exam result without even actually studying. Are these reasons not enough for you to fail? Now you want to know why I failed. Sir, I'm failing from past 5 attempts. Every time I'm scoring very same mark, or I'm scoring similar marks only. My score is not improving. Majority of you, have you restarted the preparation in at least one attempt? Ignoring whatever you earlier prepared, ignore all that. Have you freshly once again started the journey? No. You repair the same book, you repair the same learning. You have to replace your learning. Very important, I'm telling you, this is very important. CA coaching, I often compare this CA exams with cooking, dish making, curry making process. So for example, if at all you're making a curry, okay, suddenly extra salt added, or extra chili powder, or something was added extra. Now to rectify that, you are adding remaining ingredients little additionally to compensate the extra salt. Again the taste was somehow it is not good. What are you doing again? Again you're adding extra salt and extra powder, all other stuff, masala. Again the taste is not good. So again you're adding some boiled vegetables. Tell me, will that curry be tastier? Never. So what is the best way when you're making a curry, when you know that somehow the taste is not coming good, what you have to do? Remove that entire bowl, restart preparing the curry. Exactly here also. You are every time repairing. Whatever you studied earlier, you are every time based on the mark list, based on the mark list, you are misinterpreting. Oh, in this subject I'm weak, in that subject I'm weak, in this particular chapter I'm weak. You're only focusing on selective chapters every day. No, don't do that. If at all you failed more than 3 times, straight away I will tell you, Start from scratch. That's it. This is the only solution I'm telling you. Start from scratch. Start as if you're a first timer for CA Inter. Start as if you're a first timer in CA Inter. Trust me, the moment you start watching classes again afresh, the moment you start studying from the very new book again, you will see a complete changeover in the way you see the subject, the way you perceive the learning will change. Start from scratch. And within these 2 months, like some students are asking, sir, should I plan both the group or should I plan single group for the coming Jan exam? I always tell, first take single group. You may write both. I'm not denying it. You write both. But when you're preparing, prepare only one group at a time. Prepare one group at a time. Don't prepare both at a time. Prepare one group at a time. Today you're going to start preparation. Don't study both the groups simultaneously. Never. Take up one group. Finish complete at least 3/4 strategy syllabus you finish. 3/4 strategy syllabus, classes or whatever pending classes, whatever concepts, finish that. And then revise it once thoroughly. Get commendable on group 1. Then focus about group 2 depending upon the time available. This is what I tell. You want to write both? I'm not denying it. You write both. But in the approach that you're going to follow, take only one group at a time. Finish that preparation and revision everything. Then go for the other group. That's it. More about the Jan 26 regarding detailed strategy video I will make further. But remember, I just wanted to tell everybody, whoever failed in today's exam, today's result, you did not fail just in result, okay? Majority of you. I know there might be some exceptions, sir. Some students might say, sir, I really studied for past 2 months, genuinely 100%, sir. But I am not talking about that exceptional category. I am talking about major category of students who really don't study much. They pretend that they are studying. There is a saying in English, okay, you can't fool someone, you can fool somebody all the time. You can fool all the people sometime, but you can't fool all the people all the time. The same applies to self-awareness. You can fool yourself sometime, okay? You cannot fool yourself all the time. Be honest, tell honestly, comment below, honestly tell me, did you study 2 months before September exam thoroughly? There is the answer. That's it. Fine. I'll come up with a more guidance videos on Jan 26 paper, all that tomorrow, today, maximum, whenever possible. I'll be trying to put the videos. Okay, that's it. Those who directly came till the end of this video, go back to the first and then watch. And finally, by the way, those September 25, whoever cleared in today's result, heartily congratulations to all of you. Just you are happy. I know, extremely happy. This is one of your memorable day. Celebrate with your friends and family members, all that, and immediately start working for the next step. Okay, all the very best.